In the 1960s, community organizations and activists lobbied state and local officials for the need for a social work graduate program in the DFW area. As a result, UTA School of Social Work was approved by the state legislature in 1967 and has been educating leaders in Texas for more than 50 years. We are proud of our commitment to community advocacy, social justice, and social work education. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we've been proud of the work our graduates are doing every day as essential frontline workers. Society is also recognizing the critical need for social workers, and the UTA School of Social Work is positioned to continue to meet this need. This year, we broke ground on our new building, which will be completed in 2022. The 150,000 square foot facility will be a mix of flexible, state-of-the-art technology-enriched classrooms, teaching and research labs, simulation learning centers, student engagement areas, doctoral education and research collaboration spaces, meeting and conference rooms, study and support spaces for students, and our faculty and staff offices. In addition, the new facility will house a video production studio to help with virtual learning and training with our online programs. UTA School of Social Work is already a national leader in social work research and education and remains one of the top social work schools in the country with our PhD in social work, Master of Social Work, and Bachelor of Social Work programs. With our new $76 million building going up, it gives us the opportunity to expand and strengthen our academic programs and help further meet the critical needs of our communities. Starting in fall 2021, we will launch the new Bachelor of Science in Substance Use and Treatment program. The BSSUT major will have both in-person and 100% online options. It builds on the minor in substance use treatment we've offered for the last 2 years. The Substance Use and Treatment new major will help Texas and the country meet the need and demand for more substance abuse counselors and licensed chemical dependency counselors. For our BSW and MSW programs, we already offer classes in person on our Arlington campus and at our UTA Fort Worth location. We've offered to Texas residents our MSW program online for 10 years and most of our BSW classes online for 5 years, with the same faculty that teach our in-person classes teaching our online classes as well. Due to the success of our online programs, we are excited to announce that we are now able to officially offer our BSW program with a fully online option and expand our online BSW and MSW programs to allow both Texas residents and out-of-state students to apply. Our top-ranked MSW program will continue to offer the 5 concentration options for our students in their advanced year: direct practice in mental health and substance misuse, direct practice in aging, direct practice in children and families, direct practice in health, and the macro concentration of community and administrative practice. In addition, with the MSW program, we also offer 10 dual master degree options and 4 graduate certificates in community and administrative practice areas. In our undergraduate program, in addition to the substance use treatment major and minor, we also offer a minor in social welfare and social justice and a minor and certificate in diversity studies. The minor and certificate in diversity studies supports the UTA broad commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Our new social work building will be part of the new UTA Health Sciences Quad on campus by being adjacent to the Life Science Building, the College of Nursing Building, and the recently opened Science and Engineering Innovation Research Building. In addition, our College of Nursing Smart Hospital will be co-located in our new social work building. This will allow our students and faculty to expand on social work education, clinical practice training, and interdisciplinary research in healthcare services. Social workers are essential, and we are proud of our school's history, and we look forward to being able to expand our reach and meet the growing need for social workers. Our professors and graduates are well known nationally and internationally for their research and clinical practice, with many of our graduates leading agencies and nonprofits throughout Texas. With our new building and the expansion of our academic program offerings, UTA, the School of Social Work, like in its first 50 years, will continue to be a leader in social work education for the next 50 years.
Students, faculty, staff, alumni, proud family members, and friends. Welcome to our Spring 2021 Celebration of Excellence. I am Scott Ryan, Dean of the School of Social Work. This is the fourth time we've had to hold a virtual Celebration of Excellence due to COVID-19. We know this has been a challenging time for each of you with the sickness and loss of loved ones, helping your kids complete their studies virtually from home, loss of jobs, and not being able to attend classes in person or socialize with family and friends. However, I'm hopeful, and I know that we will recover and be a better school, university, and country because of it. If anything, these past 14 months or so have hopefully demonstrated to you the resilience of people when we come together. Social work is about helping families and communities and disadvantaged and marginalized populations. You've been taught by the best here in the School of Social Work, and you have overcome major obstacles that social work students before you have never experienced. You've proven that you can prevail during tough times. So, turn this challenging period into positive energy by taking the knowledge and skills you've learned here and putting it to use advocating for disadvantaged and marginalized communities. You've been trained to deal with crises and to advocate for the vulnerable. You've been taught to promote social justice, fight against racial injustice, and to develop partnerships for a just society. Before the pandemic, the social work career field was projected to grow by about 10% annually. Now it's expected this need will double over the next decade. Social workers will be needed now more than ever to help families and communities by improving our public health system and mental health services. You will be needed because today there are communities, particularly communities of color and people living in poverty, who have been the most vulnerable to COVID-19 and other diseases. African American, Latinx, Native American, and LGBTQ communities are being devastated by COVID-19 due to the long-term health disparities and social justice inequities. Decades of inadequate health care, poor environmental regulations, lack of access to proper preventative health care, discrimination, people living in food desert communities, and low-paying jobs are some of the leading causes of the higher incidence of COVID-19 patients and deaths in these communities. Please continue to advocate for causes like these and to speak out against racism and injustices. We showed this last year when we organized a Black Lives Matter march following the murders of George Floyd and many others at the hands of police abusing their authority. We expect you to use the tools and strategies you've learned here to go out, lead, and advocate for a better society. You will be graduating this semester and will join the more than 12,000 UTA School of Social Work alumni out there already, making a difference helping older adults, families and children, working in hospitals, nursing facilities, schools, nonprofit organizations, government agencies, in private practice, and in countless other places. We thank our alumni and all social workers for their hard work and selfless service. We especially thank the social workers who've been on the front lines during this pandemic, particularly medical and public health social workers. I encourage you, as soon to be alumni, to stay connected to your School of Social Work home. If you are a BSW graduate, come back for the MSW program. If you're an MSW graduate, come back and complete one of our new postgraduate certificate programs or consider the PhD program. We are proud of our academic programs and the recently approved changes and additions to our program offerings. We will start a new Bachelor of Science in Substance Use and Treatment major beginning in fall of 2021. We've been approved to now offer our BSW degree with a fully online option for in-state and out-of-state students, and are celebrating the 10th anniversary of our successful and highly ranked MSW online program, which we will now have approval to also offer to out-of-state students. We broke ground earlier this year on our long-awaited and needed new social work building. The new building is expected to be completed by the end of 2022. Come back, join us for the in-person and virtual ribbon cutting ceremony. Come back for additional learning through CEU offered classes. Come back for advanced degree offerings, or just stop by and visit anytime. Finally, as social workers, we work diligently helping others that we forget to take care of ourselves. So be sure to continue practicing the principles of self-care that you have learned here. Please stay connected to your alma mater. Follow our social media platforms, subscribe to our newsletter, and come back to visit us in our new building. This will forever be your home and your social work family. Again, congratulations to our spring 2021 graduates, and we wish you all the best as you embark on your careers. With the help of our communications team, academic affairs staff, and faculty, I hope this video presentation is enjoyable. Thank you, and please be safe and kind to one another. Have a wonderful evening.
Hi, I'm Karen Magruder, Assistant Professor in Practice and Director of Undergraduate Programs here at the School of Social Work. Tonight we will be recognizing some of our standout students that exemplify what it means to be a UTA Maverick social work student. Students who've been identified as outstanding in tonight's program have been nominated by faculty, advisors, and field instructors as leaders in the classroom and among their peers. These students are not only high achievers, but display a thirst for knowledge, compassion for the community, and a strong commitment to social work values. Hi, I'm Karen Magruder, Director of Undergraduate Programs and Assistant Professor of Practice here at the School of Social Work. The students I'm about to recognize are our graduating Bachelor of Social Work students who have an impressive cumulative grade point average of a 4.0. Congratulations to our BSW Directors List recipients, Chelsea Barge, Megan Bess, Caleb Crago, Carrie Davis, Adrienne Elizondo, Rachel Fernandez, Laura Garcia, Destiny Glover, Tracy Hutchings, Melissa Leap, Audrey Lomax Gatson, Christian Mason, Denise Murillo, Connor Nickerson, Jonathan Olivares, Jessica Phillips, Kelly Prickett, Eva Rodriguez, Callie Sanders, Jack Stark, Myra Tovar, Jacinto Trevino, Leslie Vasquez, Christine Wood, and Suri Zuniga. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Lebrenz, and I'll be presenting the award this evening for the Outstanding BSW Intended Student. This semester, the recipient of that award is Elizabeth Kashparev. Elizabeth was in my Theories in Human Behavior course this past semester. Not only did Elizabeth go above and beyond for every single assignment, she always came prepared to class, was actively engaged in discussions, and supported her fellow peers throughout the semester. In addition, Elizabeth was very inquisitive, showing a lot of the social work skills we expect of our students, such as critical thinking. She always had great questions for our guest speakers and demonstrated her commitment to social work and her knowledge going forward into the field. I look forward to having Elizabeth continue the program with us and seeing her grow throughout her journey in her undergraduate program. Congratulations, Elizabeth.
I am pleased to present the Outstanding BSW Major Student Award to Caleb Crago. As a student in my class last year, I was so impressed with Caleb's intellect, outgoing personality, and professionalism, and I've been fortunate to continue working with Caleb, first in his role as an undergraduate student leader, and then as my intern. He has brought a valuable student perspective to faculty curriculum committees. He's a natural leader, incredibly articulate, and just a joy to work with. And he also shows tremendous insight and always striving for growth. Caleb, as your favorite person, Brene Brown, says, "Connection is the energy that exists between people when they feel seen, heard, and valued, when they can give and receive without judgment, and when they derive sustenance and strength from the relationship. You have helped to build connections like that in the School of Social Work. Thank you."
My name is Kinshara Cravens, and I'm an adjunct professor in the School of Social Work. and I am going to be presenting the Outstanding BSW Student Award to Ms. Jessica Phillips. Ms. Jessica has just been a pleasure and such an asset to the School of Social Work inside the program and outside. From the very beginning, Ms. Jessica has been very willing and able to help me, the other students who have come later on. And she just takes so much pride in helping that I had no other person in my mind except Miss Jessica. Kudos to you, Miss Jessica, and keep doing what you're doing.
Hi, I'm Karen Magruder, Director of Undergraduate Programs, and I am pleased to announce the outstanding BSW field student that I nominated, Georgie Goff. Georgie consistently goes above and beyond in her role as a field intern with the Undergraduate Student Leader or USL program, and she's leaving the program better than when she started. Her creativity, diligence, attention to detail, work ethic, integrity, and desire to learn make her stand out and will undoubtedly help her be an outstanding future social worker. I'm so thankful to have such an articulate and respected student representing our program. Thank you, Georgie.
This semester's outstanding social justice and social welfare minor is Lalitha Turaga. I met Lalitha during our weekly MAVS hour that we hold in support of students throughout the university. In one meeting, Lalitha expressed how she wants to make a difference. She eventually chose to join our social justice and social welfare minor program to support this desire through her academic training. Lalitha continues to attend MAVS hour frequently and is always very kind and helpful to fellow classmates. She is clearly a helper at heart.
I'm now going to be presenting the Outstanding Diversity Studies minor student. Our diversity minor and certificate programs are designed to strengthen students' understanding of the interactions of race, ethnicity, gender, sexuality, social and economic inequality, disability, aging, and religion in defining identity and social relationships. This is an interdisciplinary program of study focused on key concepts related to power, identity, difference, and the historical and structural forces that shape power and difference in social relationships, with the goal of equipping students with the knowledge, skills, and perspectives essential to civic participation, career development, and promoting a just society. My nominee for the Outstanding Diversity Studies minor student is Suri Zuniga. I had the pleasure of having Suri in my class last year and working with her in the undergraduate student leader program ever since. And I've been so impressed with her academic excellence, leadership, engagement, and involvement in the school's social work. She's an excellent role model for her fellow students and has really stepped up to help us promote the importance of this diversity studies minor and certificate programs, and recently was featured in our promotional video and a Shorthorn article. Suri, thank you for embodying the qualities of a future social worker who is committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Our minor in substance use treatment uses a multidisciplinary approach to understanding the biological, psychological, and social aspects of substance misuse and related behaviors. Assessment and treatment methods are based on evidence-informed practices to enable students and future professionals to understand and treat individuals, families, groups, and communities. And these courses prepare students for careers in this growing and important field. Tonight I have the privilege of honoring our graduating SUT minor student with the highest GPA, Megan Bess. Megan has maintained an amazing 4.0 while pursuing this minor. Yay! Congrats!
Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Lebrenz, an assistant professor here at the School of Social Work. This evening, I have the honor of presenting the award for the Outstanding BSW Undergraduate Research Assistant. This semester, the award goes to Jessica Ontiveros. As a research assistant, Jessica has demonstrated excellent time management, organization, and has excelled at each and every task that's been assigned. Not only has she shown great skill and great writing ability, she's also kept an open mind and been able to adapt and be flexible and accomplish any task thrown her way. I look forward to seeing Jessica's trajectory and Jessica's own ideas as she continues as a research assistant. Congratulations, Jessica.
The USL, or Undergraduate Student Leader Program, is designed to build community between BSW students and facilitate the exchange of accurate and timely information. The USLs receive training on leadership, communication, and information on all the updates at the School of Social Work, and they serve as mentors, advocates, and communication facilitators for our undergraduate students, fielding questions about everything about their student experience and helping to build that community. USLs, I thank you for your dedication to serving your fellow students and making the School of Social Work a better place. So join me in thanking Christopher Chambers, Caleb Crago, Angela Estrada, Josabet Flores, Tony Gallegos, Georgie Goff, Skylar Hopkins, Christian Mason, Allie Miles, Connor Nickerson, Aide Ortiz, Jessica Phillips, Natalie Rea, Ashley Schmidt, Katina Shuey, Eric Simmons, Bailey Smith, Anna Tullo, Alicia Vargas, and Suri Zuniga.
The outstanding students we're recognizing tonight are standouts in every sense of the word. We currently have 1,400 MSW students in our program, and of these, we're recognizing only a handful of our best and brightest. The MSW curriculum consists of a 61 credit hour program for traditional students, or a 38-hour program for students who enter the program with a bachelor's degree in social work. The curriculum is designed to prepare MSW students to be highly skilled practitioners, innovative researchers, and advocates for social justice within the specialty areas of aging, children and families, community and administrative practice, health, and mental health and substance misuse. Tonight's awards recognize MSW student leaders, MSW students who are showing excellence in their specialty areas, in their academic performance, and in their internships. The first graduate students we're recognizing tonight are our graduating Master of Social Work students who have earned a cumulative grade point average of a 4.0. These students are Ruth Abram, Caroline Armstrong, Rakisha Bush, Noah Buxt, Miranda Dougherty, Alexandria Dunsworth, Susie Esquivel, Amanda Forasteros, Adriana Gonzalez, Cristina Guzman, Grace Inegbeneji, Precious Leonard, John Matthews, Amber Mullinex, Truk Wynn, Delilah Ray, Hannah Robles, Brad Smith, and Jamie Walton. This semester's outstanding MSW advanced student specializing in children and families is Noah Buxt. Noah was nominated by Janeth Peterson. Janeth writes, Noah has strong problem-solving skills and effectively communicates with peers, coworkers, and clients. She is hardworking, always on time, flexible, and shows ability to work with many different disciplines, such as social workers, therapists, law enforcement, and CPS workers. Noah has worked with a variety of clients from different backgrounds, and she treats everyone with dignity and respect. Our internship requires an individual to think on their feet and provide resources to clients who are in need or in an immediate crisis. Noah was able to demonstrate her problem-solving skills through case management with clients with a caseload of 6 to 10. Noah has had to act quickly and find the appropriate resources for her clients within a certain time frame. Noah was able to balance 2 programs during her time here, and we've never had a student do this. We felt Noah was extremely capable of taking on more responsibility.
Hi, my name is Dr. Noelle Fields, and I'm an associate professor here at the School of Social Work. It's my great honor to recognize Denisha Eason as the Outstanding MSW Student in Aging. Denisha is an excellent student. She is very committed to submitting high quality work in her online courses. She's very engaged as an online student, and her passion is really serving older adults and their families. She is very interested in a career in healthcare and aging, particularly working with older adults who may be in long-term care settings, even rehabilitation, and perhaps one day she will have a career in hospice. But above all, she is very committed and passionate about gerontology. She's a wonderful student to work with, and I wish her all the best in her future career in gerontology.
This semester's outstanding advanced MSW student specializing in mental health and substance misuse is Christina Burrows. Christina was nominated by Vernon Lewis, and Vernon writes, Christina Burrows is the epitome of the professional social worker, able to effectively engage veterans and set an environment conducive for therapeutic processes, superb cultural competence, and extremely genuine. She has proven to be the heartbeat of our intern team, promotes cohesiveness, always pleasant, upbeat, and encouraging. Her organizational skills are unmatched. Structured and facilitated virtual intern group session with Liberty House veterans are one of the things that she has accomplished. Her professionalism and dedication have proven to be contagious, compelling other interns to strive for excellence in their craft. Professional and prompt documentation of all group and individual sessions are also a strength of Christina. She is a wonderful asset to our team and will be a great help to any agency within the social work arena.
Hello, my name is Dr. Holly Slater, and I am the Assistant Dean for Academic and Student Affairs and the instructor for the program evaluation course this semester. I am presenting the award for Outstanding MSW Advanced Student, Community, and Administrative Practice to Ms. Lisa Wilkes. I've had the wonderful opportunity to work with Lisa as both a field intern and a student in my program evaluation course. During our first internship discussion, we talked about the different types of program evaluations she would be doing as part of her placement. And almost immediately, she began looking for ways to build up her skills and learn as much as possible before we even got started. She promptly swapped into the program evaluation course to do just that. Her desire to fully understand continues into the classroom, where Lisa really immerses herself with the content. There have been times where she can actually find the material in the modules faster than I can. She joins office hours regularly just to go beyond what she's reading and learning and ensure that she has a really thorough understanding of the material and how to apply it in practice. She's driven and motivated to learn, which is clear throughout all of her coursework. In fact, another one of her instructors wanted to share this as well. This is from Dr. Marie Salambeni. Lisa Wilkes, an outstanding student, came to my supervision and social work class, challenging herself in all assignments and went far and above when she volunteered to speak at the Match Your Concentration event. What is CAP and how does it apply to me? Looking through the eyes of a CAP student's experience and her decision to select CAP. She excelled in this presentation. She's been an active participant in class and always strives to challenge herself and apply her classroom learning to application in the field. Her future interests are in creating an EAP for the airline that she's currently employed at and in the remediation of social justice issues in society. On behalf of Dr. Salimbeni, myself, and the School of Social Work, congratulations, Lisa, on being recognized as the Outstanding MSW Advanced CAP student.
Good evening. My name is Rachel Voth-Schrag, and I am an assistant professor in the School of Social Work. I'm very pleased to share that this year's outstanding MSW Advanced Student in Health is Shruti Sunder. She has been a leader in the health specialization, sitting on the Health Area Content Committee to provide the student perspective on our health curriculum, and sharing her experiences with other students to promote careers in health social work. She has a passion for using social work skills and knowledge to advance social justice and health, and I can't wait to see what she does next. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Andrea Brown, adjunct professor within the School of Social Work. I have the distinct honor of presenting the Outstanding MSW Foundation Field Student Award. Congratulations, Ashton Frishy. I have had the privilege of supervising Ashton's work within the field as her field instructor within the COVID-19 initiative, and also the unique experience of witnessing her outstanding work as a student, as I'm also serving as her field professor. Ashton has gone above and beyond to help students navigate the complexities of day-to-day life, especially amidst a pandemic and during the winter storm crisis. She has been able to provide exceptional resources and supports to students in need. She's also enthusiastically volunteered for community projects and special projects to help support students as well, whether it's through the advising office or accessing resources that they need. Ashton has also been able to cultivate and promote a positive collaborative environment amongst her intern cohort group by always being available and sending resources and helping other interns access supports to be able to better assist their clients. Ashton has showcased warmth, compassion, servant leadership in everything that she does within the initiative. She has been a true value add and an outstanding intern. I cannot thank her enough for her tremendous efforts and work within the COVID-19 initiative. She has excelled in everything that she has done for the past 2 semesters and so deserving of this distinction and honor. Congratulations again, Ashton. Wishing you the best in all of your future endeavors as an aspiring social worker and beyond.
Hello, I am Saltinat Childress, an assistant professor of social work. It is my great pleasure to congratulate Darrell O'Keefe for the outstanding MSW Advanced Field Student Award. Darrell is an accomplished social justice professional with substantive expertise at the international, regional, and national level, working on behalf of government, the United Nations, and the nonprofit sector. She joined the project funded by the U.S. Department of State and American Councils for International Education, Title VIII Research Scholar Program, with considerable skills in policy analysis and program development, as well as technical expertise in human rights, gender equality, and social inclusion. This project qualitatively explored the role of criminal justice, healthcare, and social work professionals in responding to violence against women in the Kyrgyz Republic, examined the current state of the implementation of international and national policies concerning violence against women in Kyrgyzstan, and evaluated the scope of institutional support services for survivors of violence against women provided through governmental and non-governmental organizations in Kyrgyzstan. Darrell quickly mastered qualitative data analysis software and carried out a textual analysis of respondent interviews to generate results. She has demonstrated exceptional dedication and completion of research tasks with depth and an insight, and her legal background in law and political science has contributed layers of nuanced legal interpretation to the project findings. Along with other team members, this semester she has co-authored a journal article and a conference abstract that we are about to submit to Society for Social Work Research. Thank you for your contribution, Darrell. We wish you great success as you move forward with your professional journey.
I'm Chen Cong, an associate professor of School of Social Work. It is an honor to present the outstanding MSW Graduate Research Assistant Award to Elizabeth Anderson. Elizabeth is a very committed graduate assistant. She has started working with me when she was an undergraduate student and has always been available and reliable. Elizabeth has a very busy schedule and many obligations, but she always offers the best of her and makes extraordinary efforts to finish assigned tasks on time. The quality of her work is excellent, and I can always trust her with important work.
Hello, I am Saltanat Childress, an assistant professor of social work. Please join me in congratulating Allison Roberts for the outstanding MSW Graduate Research Assistant Award. Allison is a thoughtful, organized, and self-propelled student who sets high standards for herself and produces high-quality work. In our 2 semesters together, she has worked on 2 research projects. In the first project on the impact of COVID-19 on families with young children, she performed qualitative data analysis and led the drafting of a manuscript focused on stressors and coping mechanisms of mothers with young children. In the second project, funded by the U.S. Department of State, she is co-authoring a manuscript on risk factors and characteristics of child maltreatment in Kyrgyzstan and the role of criminal justice, health, and social service professionals in responding to child maltreatment in Kyrgyzstan. Allison has been an invaluable member of our research team and has a great sense of teamwork and creativity to respond to the challenges of research and writing. Congratulations, Allison. This recognition is well deserved.
The Graduate Student Leadership Program is designed to enhance student success and build a sense of belonging among MSW students. GSLs serve as advocates, mentors, and communication liaisons between MSW students and the School of Social Work. Graduate student leaders were selected to participate based on their commitment to the School of Social Work and their witness to serve as an example for other students in the program. This spring semester's graduate student leaders are Brittany Bockham, Darlene Bustos, Taylor Dietz, Denise Draper, Danielle Fork, Shalitha Jones, Catherine Kitchens, Vijaya Krishnan, Victoria Leach, Carolyn Mask-Oates, Christina McKinnon, Bethany Mears, Ashley Ordaz, Robin Otto, Christy Parks, Craig Phillips, Shruti Sundar, Cheryl Van Dam, Amelia Vu, and Jose Llerena.
Hello, these next set of awards are given to a special group of students. Many say social work is a calling to make a difference in people's lives, in marginalized communities, in disadvantaged communities through advocacy, supporting others in a time of need, whether it's in healthcare, mental health services, substance use treatment, child welfare, aging, gerontology, children in schools, or just families in need. Well, the next set of awardees know what it means to support and join something that is a calling, serving your country. Whether serving your country in uniform or as a family member supporting someone who has served or is serving. Social work is a natural connection in many ways to serving in the military, which is why here in the School of Social Work, nearly 2,200 students, 10% of those are military veterans or family members of military veterans. It's also why UTA and the School of Social Work have both consistently ranked #1 in the country each year for veteran friendliness and support. As an Army retired Lieutenant Colonel with 25 years of service, I know the desire and feeling to want to continue serving after military service. Or like many of these students who will go back in and continue serving as a military social worker in uniform or as a civilian federal employee with the military or with the Veterans Administration. My name is Antoine Williams. I'm a manager of communications and community outreach here at the School of Social Work, where I oversee communications, marketing, recruiting, admissions, special events, and community outreach. I'm also an adjunct professor. The next awards are our Veteran Student Awards. These students have been nominated by professors and staff with input from the academic program directors, deans, myself, and the UT Executive Director for Military and Veteran Services, James Coombe. Students receiving this award must have a high GPA, demonstrate integrity, leadership, and community involvement. They must be actively involved in campus or off-campus activities supporting veterans, students, or other community and student organizations. They may have made meaningful contributions to the school or in the classroom, or may have overcome difficult circumstances to get to UTA, or even while here at UTA. And they demonstrate already the values of the social work profession, as well as the values of service to community and country. Without further delay, let's now see who our nominees are. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is James Coombe, and I am the Executive Director for Military and Veteran Services here at UTA. It is my honor to present the award for Outstanding BSW Veteran to Amara Jabata. I've had the privilege of knowing Amara for the last 3 years, and during that time, he has not only grown as a student, but accomplished so much. He has been an active member of our student veteran community at UTA, is an amazing father to his son, and I know is going to do amazing things as a social worker. Congratulations, Amara, from all of us at UTA Military and Veteran Services. We are proud of you.
Hi, my name is Craig Keaton, and I'm a doctoral student in the School of Social Work and adjunct professor. And I am presenting the award for Outstanding BSW Veteran Student. It is my privilege to present this award to Charles Simpson. Charles, while I could elaborate on what he's done in the classroom, as a learner, the thing that has impressed me most is how he encourages and supports growth in himself and others. Many in class have called Charles their personal hype man, and it is very true. Ultimately, Charles represents what's so great is he represents our social work values in all that we do. Charles is so unique. He embraces that uniqueness as a strength and embraces that and encourages that in others. I believe it's through our individuality that we will serve others as no one else could. And I can absolutely say with confidence that Charles, in being who he is, he will serve people that no one else can in a way that no one else could. So I'm very proud to give this award to Charles, the Outstanding BSW Veteran Student in the School of Social Work this year.
Hello, my name is Dr. Donetta Smith, and I'm the Assistant Dean of Field Education. I would like to present the award of Outstanding MSW Veteran to Ms. Terry Downs. Ms. Downs has had a very challenging year this year. However, she has proven to be both resilient and dedicated to her studies in the field of social work. She has gone above and beyond for those that she serves, and I know that that will continue in her work. Her dedication and hard work makes her an excellent candidate for this award, and also a great student and great social worker. Congratulations, Ms. Downs.
This semester's Outstanding Military-Connected MSW student is Sapphire Mungia. Sapphire's father served in the military. Sapphire is interning with UTA's Office for Military and Veterans Services, which serves veterans, and military-connected students. When she interviewed for this internship, she passionately described how her desire to work with veterans and their families stems from her own personal experiences as a daughter of a veteran. Sapphire has impressed her supervisors at the Military and Veterans Services Office with her thoughtfulness, empathy, and work ethic, along with her very strong commitment to serving this population.
Hello, I'm Dr. Allison Tomlinson. I'm an assistant professor of practice in the School of Social Work, and it is my pleasure to present the Outstanding Student Activist Award to Catherine Kitchens. Catherine has demonstrated tireless effort and initiative in her role helping launch the Student Association for Macro Social Work. She has served as an executive board member, secretary, and interim president. Catherine has worked to ensure the organization is represented at student events and to increase student awareness about the CAP concentration. Catherine has demonstrated a high level of scholarship and commitment to her intended profession, including her scholarly research and presentation. Catherine recently presented at the Office of Multicultural Affairs Social Change Conference, where she presented a policy analysis of how systemic racism reinforces residential segregation. Catherine is a tireless advocate for her fellow students and issues of social justice and systemic change. Dr. Regina Pretorius had this to say about Catherine. Catherine serves as a GSL, but she goes above and beyond in that role. She had the opportunity to select an organization with which to partner for her internship through service learning. She selected the GSL MSW program because she is so passionate about improving student experiences. Her drive and focus on this goal is apparent in all her interactions with me as an MSW director, said Dr. Pretorius. It is my pleasure to present this award to Catherine Kitchens.
Hello everyone, my name is Tracy Orwig and I'm an assistant professor of practice. I'm here to present the Outstanding Interprofessional Education Participation Award. Our first recipient is Samuel Choi. Our second recipient is Jolena Carter. Our third recipient is Michelle Powers. Each of these students participated in at least 2 interprofessional education activities while they were here with us at UTA. They had the opportunity to engage with students from other disciplines. Congratulations to each of you.
Tonight, we recognize students from the PhD program in social work, the highest degree awarded in the discipline. The PhD program in social work prepares students to engage in meaningful and innovative research that improves the lives of individuals, families, and communities. Our graduates go on to take the lead in research, policy, and education in institutions around the world with the ultimate purpose of promoting a more just society. We honor these students tonight for their accomplishments in the PhD program and for the impactful work that they will do in the future.
I'm Zhen Cong, an associate professor of School of Social Work. It is an honor to present the Outstanding Doctoral Graduate Research Assistant Award to Zhirui Chen. Zhirui is a very self-motivated, committed, and devoted student. It has always been a great pleasure working with her because you know that things will always be done timely and nicely. She is always self-motivated to look for new ideas and new directions for research. She is independent, enthusiastic, and has done wonderful work, including several first authored presentations and under review publications in disaster social work. She is also instrumental in several recent projects, collecting data on disaster-impacted communities. I believe she will continue her amazing work and help a lot of people.
Hello, I'm Saltanat Childress, Assistant Professor of Social Work. I have the great privilege of honoring an outstanding first-year doctoral graduate research assistant, Modesty Ekwako. I worked with Modesty for 2 semesters, and she has made an outstanding contribution to 2 of my ongoing research projects. In the first project on the impact of COVID-19 on families with young children, she conducted qualitative data analysis of open-ended interviews with a diverse group of mothers in the United States and led preparation of a manuscript on mothers' lived experiences during COVID-19 pandemic with a focus on stressors, parenting roles, and work expectations. In the second project on interprofessional education on screening, risk assessment, and safety planning for intimate partner violence among nurses and social work students, she served as a grader for interprofessional education experiences between social work and nursing students. This project is part of the School of Social Work's ongoing development of domestic violence simulation for interprofessional education with a nursing program under a grant on enhancing and assessing teamwork by the Center for Research on Teaching and Learning Excellence. Modesty's commitment to achieving results and her strong work ethic has been instrumental in coordinating teamwork with multiple students and interns. Thank you, Modesty, for your insights and contribution, and congratulations.
Hi, my name is Dr. Noelle Fields, and I'm an associate professor here at the School of Social Work. It's my great honor and privilege to recognize Rebecca Cole as this year's outstanding first-year doctoral student. Rebecca is an incredible student. She brings to our program a wealth of experience and knowledge in clinical social work that she infuses in her scholarship, as well as in her work with other faculty on their research projects. She is highly motivated, engaging, professional, and really is a leader for other students to look up to. I can't wait to see what the future holds for Rebecca and wish her all the best success as she continues in our PhD program. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Rachel Voth-Schrag, and I'm an assistant professor in the School of Social Work. I'm very pleased to be presenting our outstanding first-year doctoral student, Rika Mama. I have had the privilege of working with Rika over the past year, and I know her to be a dedicated scholar with a huge appetite for knowledge, a talented researcher who asks thoughtful questions in order to prevent and intervene in situations of domestic violence in her home community, and an excellent teacher who connects with her students and helps them extend their thinking. Many congratulations, and I'm so excited to see where you go from here.
One of our outstanding second-year doctoral students is Sarah Herrera. Sarah is a committed student who is constantly thinking of how her actions as a researcher and future faculty member will impact students she wants to serve. Sarah has not only shown great commitment to the work done within my team as my graduate research assistant, but she also has taken on the supervision of MSW and BSW interns who are interning on my projects. She also co-facilitates Mavs Hour, a support group for all UTA students held every Wednesday. Her commitment to the well-being of students, even beyond her work as a GRA, is amazing. Also, the instructor for one of her outside electives personally thanked me for recommending Sarah work with her because Sarah is so inspiring in her commitment to Latinx students and creating an environment conducive to their success.
My name is Rachel Voth-Schrag, and I'm assistant professor in the School of Social Work. This year's outstanding second-year doctoral student is Christine Heifel. Christine has been an inspiration to her peers and to me since her time in the MSW program. Her work is informed by experience, a deep knowledge of the literature and of theory, and a tenacious resilience. It will be transformative for so many military-connected survivors of intimate partner violence. We couldn't be prouder of the impact she's making. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Lebrenz, and I have the honor of presenting the award for the outstanding third-year doctoral student. This year, the winner of that award is Erin Findley. I've had the privilege of working with Erin over the past 2 years here at the University of Texas at Arlington, and I've been able to see just how much she's grown and how much she has been able to contribute already to the field of social work. Through her work here at UTA, she's already made a huge impact in terms of her research through a funded NITSE grant where she was able to work with CASA, the Court-Appointed Special Advocates Program, to identify transportation needs among their clients. She's also been able to manage several of my research projects, which have included work to improve services and improve outcomes for families involved in child welfare. Over these past few years, I've seen the strengths and the skills that Erin brings to her work, as well as her commitment to community engagement. Each semester, she's demonstrated extreme commitment and passion for connecting to community agencies and making sure that as a university, we're serving their needs and we're responding to needs as they change over time. I'm very confident that going forward in the next few years, Erin will be very successful on her own path through academia and look forward to accompanying her and watching her on her own path going forward.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Patrice Green, the coordinator for the Office of Advising and Student Success, and tonight I will be presenting the Spring 2021 School of Social Work Scholarship recipients. First up, we have the Judith Birmingham Endowment, and our recipient is Nesreen Salem. Next up is our Roy Dulac Endowed Scholarship, and our recipients are Sarah Cheney, Deborah Ambimbola, and Mary Tenorio. We also have the Colleen Shannon Endowment, and the winners are Ashton Frisch and Michelle Butts. Our Souffle Endowment recipient is Christy Ferrero. The recipient for the Carolyn and Santos Hernandez Endowed Scholarship is Elizabeth Maderos. The recipient for the Honored Faculty Endowed Scholarship Fund is Tiffany Dumont. The recipient for the Peter Gopp Endowment is Khadijah White. And the recipients for the African American Studies and Diversity Studies scholarships are Caitlin Mooneyham and Chantania Chancellor. Congratulations, everyone.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jandel Crutchfield, here with the privilege of announcing an inaugural cohort of Match Made in Schools scholars. So the School of Social Work is now in partnership with the College of Education. Their Masters of Special Education students are partnering with our Masters of Social Work students to focus on how they can better support students with special needs in schools. And so our social work students are awarded a full tuition scholarship with some swag like iPads, with some special attention given to work with special education students. So it's a cross-training program, and we have 4 social work students that were selected this year. And so they should be very proud to be the inaugural cohort. And this grant is funded by the United States Department of Education. So it's a very prestigious grant, and so these students should be very proud. This first cohort includes Cynthia Jimenez, Elizabeth Medina, Artisha Richardson, and Adriana Torres Pena. So we congratulate all of you in the work ahead with this one-year program and commitment to bettering the experiences of students in schools. Congratulations.
My name is LaShawn Bold, Associate Professor in Practice in the School of Social Work here at UTA. I would like to recognize the students who have completed the Title IV-E program offered through a collaboration between the UTA School of Social Work and the Department of Family Protective Services. These students have completed a program designed to provide social work professionals in the field to improve outcomes for children and families. We would like to say thank you and congratulations to the following students: Maya Kofer, Masters in Social Work; Miranda Darty, Masters in Social Work; Shajiria Thomas, Masters in Social Work; Meredith Reeder, Bachelor's in Social Work; and Christine Wood, Bachelor's in Social Work. Thank you and congratulations.
Good evening. I'm Patrice Green, the coordinator for the Office of Advising and Student Success. The School of Social Work has 7 student organizations that have been active in hosting virtual and in-person events, engaging in community service, and educating the social work student community about issues relevant to social work practice. Tonight, we'll be recognizing the leaders of these organizations who have spent countless hours planning activities, recruiting new members, and developing partnerships with local organizations.
Hi, my name is Dr. Jandel Crutchfield, and I'm currently an assistant professor here at the UTA School of Social Work. And I also have the distinct honor of being the faculty advisor for the African American Social Worker Student Alliance. And so we are a new organization that started up about 2 years ago. And so we had a great group of first officers and members, but we've been growing our organization. And I could not be more pleased with the work that our new officers have done to grow our organization. And so we meet once a month on about the third Fridays at 5 p.m. and we're meeting in Microsoft Teams. And so please reach out to me if you're interested in joining the Teams channel as well, or one of our officers. Our president is Nicholas Woods. Our vice president is Liza Wicker. The secretary is Faith Iheke. Treasurer Justin Shelby, and our outreach coordinator is Chanel Thompson. And so all of these officers have stepped up to lead and to make sure, even during this pandemic, that our members are connected, are engaged in service. And so I am thrilled to see all of the work that they will be doing in the upcoming year. And I hope you all stay tuned as well. Congratulations, officers, and thanks for your service.
Hello everyone, my name is Kathy Lee. I'm an assistant professor at the School of Social Work. This year, I'm playing my role as a faculty advisor for the gerontology organization. I'm so honored to introduce awesome students who are leading the gerontology organization. First, Tiana Piniaki is the president for the organization. She's working very hard with other officers for the development of the organization. Susanna Olvera is our vice president. She's committed to working for older adults in our community, and her role in the organization is very important. Lastly, Jessica Phillips is the secretary and treasurer for the organization. She has been doing great job supporting the gerontology organization. They are leaders in the field of gerontological social work, and I'm very happy to get to work with them this year. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Tracy Orwig, and I'm an assistant professor in practice, and I'm also a faculty advisor for the Health with Heart student organization. I'm here to congratulate our officers, President Madison, Vice President Joy, Treasurer Shamelia, and Secretary Diana. Congratulations, ladies.
Good evening. My name is Kiana Crane, and I am an advisor for the Phi Alpha Honor Society. And my co-advisor is Mrs. Valerie Adame. Today, we would like to take a moment just to recognize our wonderful officers for the Phi Alpha Honor Society. We are so appreciative to have them, and we're grateful for their service to the organization. Today, we would like to recognize our president, Mrs. Joy Waldron, our vice president, Mrs. Cheryl Van Dam, and our secretary, Mrs. Elizabeth Anderson. We'd like to thank you ladies for your service. We'd like to thank you for just stepping up during a challenging time for us all during this COVID-19 pandemic. And you all have just hit the ground running and have been doing exceptional work with the organization. We look forward to seeing what you guys have in store. And we think you guys are doing a great job at keeping your members connected and keeping this organization afloat during such a difficult time for us all. Thank you, ladies.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Frazier, and I'm pleased to be one of the advisors for the Social Work Council organization. On behalf of myself and my colleague, Mauricia Davis, who is also an advisor for SWC, we would especially like to take this opportunity to recognize the outstanding members of SWC for their contribution to the university, in leadership roles, and in service to the School of Social Work and the community. The Social Work Council, or rather known as SWC, its goal is to connect UTA social work students, whether it be undergraduate students, graduate students, and or PhD students, to their campus. Members of this amazing organization get to represent their school, be active in their field of study, and gain some great experience for their futures as social workers. The only qualification that is required to be a part of this great organization is the desire to make a difference in the community around you. The SWC team looks forward to working with you. We hope that you join us in making a difference around the community and in our community. I would like to recognize our members. Allison Levy, President. Destiny Aiden, Vice President. Brianna Haley, Secretary. Lady Sarah Joseph, Historian. Isabel Hong, Social Media Chair. Stephanie Rose and Christian Mason, Community Service Chair. Kristen Mason, Recruitment Chair, and Rosalind Omike as the Treasurer. On behalf of myself and Ms. Davis, we would like to say congratulations, and you deserve this great award as being great leaders in the School of Social Work and a part of SWC. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is LaShawn Bold, Associate Professor in Practice in the School of Social Work. As the Faculty Advisor for the Spirituality and Social Work Student Organization, I would like to commend our board members for the fall of 2020. Each of these students has been meeting weekly to plan events for the spring semester that will continue to support future social workers as we seek to fully understand the needs of others in our community from a spiritual perspective. Thank you to Kimberly Milbauer, President, Pauline Cias, President-elect, Cynthia Verkest, Vice President, and Kirsten Branson, Secretary. We appreciate your leadership in the Spirituality and Social Work Student Organization, and we look forward to seeing what you have coming in the spring.
Hi everyone, my name is Carla Arenas Itotia. I'm an assistant professor of practice for the School of Social Work. And today I wanted to take a moment to acknowledge the leadership for the student organization called Students for Global Change. So a little bit about Students for Global Change is the purpose is to promote international understanding, education, and research for students at UT Arlington. The organization seeks to unite undergraduate and graduate students to engage with international social issues. So now I want to take a moment to acknowledge our leadership for this wonderful organization. President Shelby Sullivan and Vice President Karina Velasquez. Thank you so much for the support that you're giving the student organization. We wouldn't be able to do this without you.
Good evening. On behalf of the University of Texas at Arlington, School of Social Work faculty and staff, we congratulate all of you on your tremendous accomplishments over the spring 2021 semester. You've done some incredible work this spring, reaching out to the community, learning in your classrooms, and preparing for your careers as social workers. We are so proud of you and can't wait to see what you do next. For those of you who are graduating and leaving us, please stay in touch with us and let us know how you're doing. We can't wait to hear about all the wonderful work you're going to do in our own community and around the world. For those of you who will be with us another semester, we look forward to seeing you this summer or in the fall as you continue on with your classwork and the great work that you're doing both in your field internships and in the relationships you develop with one another and with your instructors. So thank you for all that you have done to contribute to the School of Social Work and our learning community. It has been a wonderful opportunity to work alongside you and be a partner in your journey as you work toward your social work degree. Have a great evening.